good afternoon, or good evening. Depending on where in the world you are tapping in from, you got to keep in mind that Keep It P podcast is a global show. And today, on this episode of PC Shenanigans, we will be discussing It Makes Me So Mad, Neighbor Unnerved by Police Response in Murder Standoff. We'll be discussing that and more when we return from these brief messages.
Savage Media. Music TV.
Welcome back to this episode of Peace Against, and I am your host, TZ Von Savage. Neighbor unnerved by police response in murder standoff. A neighbor of a man who was killed in a murder-suicide standoff with police is expressing concerns about the police response to the incident. You don't say. The neighbor who asked not to be identified. You don't say. You scared of the heroes? You scared of the good apples? I know you ain't scared of the police, is you? Well, this hiding heifer said that she was home when she heard gunshots and saw police swarming the area. She said that she was initially relieved when she saw that the police had the situation under control. So you was relieved when you saw the police at first. They made your little heart skip a beat, did they? Huh? You felt good. You felt at ease, would you say? Huh? Said no black person ever. But she became increasingly concerned as the standoff dragged on. You don't say. The neighbor said that she was particularly disturbed by the fact that police did not evacuate the neighborhood, even though they knew that the suspect had a gun. Must have been a white man, and he got the good old slave patrol benefit of the doubt. She said that she and her family were forced to stay inside their home for hours, listening to the gunshots and the negotiations. Little PTSD maybe in the place to be? Like every black person who encounters a police officer? Now, of course, we don't speak in absolutes over here on the Keep It P podcast, but if the shoe fits. The neighbor said that she is still shaken by the experience, what I say, and that she is concerned about the safety of her neighborhood. Why? From the police? You concerned about your safety against the police? You don't say. She said that she wants to know why police did not evacuate the area and why it took them so long to end the standoff. She wants answers, Randolph. Becky wants answers. Tommy, she wants answers. Karen, Alvin wants answers right now. The police department has not released any information about the reasons for the response to the incident. Because we do what we want to do. We don't care if you're white or not. We done told y'all, but you seem to have lost your way. We the boss. We keep your slaves in check. You understand? And for that, there's a fee. And the fee is I get to do me. Because I'm the police. However, the neighbors' concerns are a reminder that the police responses to active shooter situations can have a significant impact on the safety of the public. You mean how the police deal with something ain't always the right way? You mean to tell me the police could be wrong? Is that what you saying? Shout out J Lava, not trying to tell you what to think, trying to show you how to think. What did we learn here today, boys and girls? If you white, you gonna be all right in the standoff. Cause Randolph gonna make sure you all right. You gonna get the benefit of the doubt from the slave patrol. You gonna get the slave patrol benefit of the doubt. That's what you gonna get if you're white. But I ain't gonna hold you. I'm just gonna mold you, fold you, and scold you about being off code. Gonna leave you with 4 words as we always do around this time, but there's 2 sets of them. Subscribe for the vibe, like for the spike, comment, share if you care, if you dare, and wear over there at all of them. All of them right there. Second set of 4 words. It might seem a little long, but it is the love. I gotta leave you with the love now. The peace. Sometimes you gotta pew pew get that, put it up, chuck them deuces up. You might have to resort to the poem pew pew. Blessings, be a blessing. Don't be afraid to receive a blessing. And give a blessing. Can you give a blessing? Is that all right to give? And aloha. Gotta go high for show high. You already know how. Big brother like bright supreme almighty. Signing off.